Alright, y'all, so I'm back with another Bible reading. It's a very beautiful day out there, snowing really bad, but that's cool. So we are on Matthew 6, page 18 to 19 to Matthew 7. Set my book down, and then I'm gonna start reading right now. And this is just gonna be a quick reading. I'm gonna probably read like 4 pages because I don't really got much to do today, so. Only your Father who is unseen will know, and your Father who sees what you will do in private will reward you. Riches in heaven. Do not store up your riches for yourself here on earth, where moths and rust destroy, and robbers break and steal. Instead, store up your riches for yourselves in heaven, where moths and rust cannot destroy, and robbers cannot break in and steal. For your heart will always be where your riches are. The light of the body. The eyes are like the lamp of the body. If your eyes are sound, your whole body will be full of light. If your eyes are no good, your body will be in darkness. So if the light in you is darkness, then terribly dark it will be. Wait, what? So if the light in you is darkness, how terribly dark it will be. Sorry, I had a hard time reading that. God and possessions. No one can be a slave to two masters. He will hate one and love the other. He will be loyal to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. This is why I tell you, do not be worried about the food and drink you need in order to stay alive, or about clothes for your body. After all, isn't life worth more than food? And isn't the body worth more than clothes? Look at the birds. They do not plant seeds, gather a harvest, and put it in barns, yet your Father in heaven takes care of them. Aren't you worth much more than birds? Can any of you live a bit longer by worrying about it? And why worry about clothes? Look how the wild flowers grow. They do not work or make clothes for themselves, but I tell you that not even King Solomon with all of his wealth and clothes will be beautiful as one of these with all his wealth had clothes as beautiful as one of these flowers. It is God who clothes the wild grass that is here today and gone tomorrow, burned up in the oven. Won't he be all the more sure to clothe you with what little faith you have? So do not start worrying, where will my food come from, or my drink, or my clothes? These are things that pagans are always concerned about. Your Father in heaven knows that you need all these things. Instead, be concerned above everything else with the kingdom of God and with what he requires of you, and he will provide you with all these other things. So do not worry about tomorrow. It will have enough worries of its own. There is no need to add to the troubles each day brings. Judging others. Do not judge others so that God will judge you. For God will judge you in the same way you judge others, and he will apply to you the same rules that you apply to others. Why then do you look at the speck in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the log in your own? Sorry, let me. All right. Oh crap! Why do you pay attention to the speck in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the log in your own eye? How dare you say to your brother, "Please take that speck out of your eye," when you have a log in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take out the log of your own eye, and then you will be able to see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Do not give what is holy to dogs, they will only turn and attack you. Do not throw your pearls in front of pigs, they will only trample them underfoot. Ask, seek, and knock. Ask and you will receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be opened to you. For anyone who asks will receive, and anyone who seeks will find, and the door will be opened to him who knocks. Would any of you who are fathers give your son a stone when he asks for bread? Or would you give him a snake when he asks for a fish? As bad as you are, you know how to give good things to your children. How much more then will your Father in heaven give good things to those who ask him? Do for others what you want them to do for you. This is the meaning of the law of Moses and of the teachings of the prophets. The narrow gate. Go in through the narrow gate, because the gate to hell is wide, and the road that leads to it is so easy. and there are many who travel it, but the gate to life is narrow, and the way that leads to it is hard, and there are few people who find it. A tree and its fruit. Be on your guard against false prophets. They come to you looking like sheep on the outside, but on the inside they are really like wild wolves. You will know them by what they do. You will know them by what they do. Thorn bushes do not bear grapes and berries. Wait, what? Thorn bushes do not bear grapes, and berries do not bear figs. A healthy tree bears good fruit, but a poor tree bears bad fruit. A healthy tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a poor tree cannot bear good fruit. And any tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. So then, you will know the false prophets by what they do. I never knew you. Not everyone who calls me Lord, Lord will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only those who do what my Father in heaven wants them to do. When the judgment day comes, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, in your name we spoke God's message. By your name we drove out many demons and performed many miracles. Then I will say to them, I never knew you. Get away from me, you wicked people. So then, anyone who hears the words of mine and obeys them is like a wise man who builds his house on rock. The rain poured down, the rivers flooded over, and the winds blew hard against the house, but it did not fall because it was built on rock. But anyone who hears these words of mine and does not obey them is like a foolish man who builds his house on sand. The rain poured down, the rivers flooded over, the wind blew hard against that house, and it fell. And what a terrible fall that was. The authority of Jesus. When Jesus finished saying these things, the crowd was amazed at the way he taught. He wasn't like the teachers of the law. Instead, he taught with authority. Jesus heals a man. When Jesus came down from the hill, large crowds followed him. Then a man suffering from a dreaded skin disease came to him, knelt down before him, and said, Sir, if you want to, you can heal me. You can make me clean. Jesus reached out and touched him. I do want to, he answered. Be clean at once. The man was healed of his disease. Then Jesus said to him, Listen, don't tell anyone, but go straight to the priest and let them examine you. Then, in order to prove to everyone that you are cured of... Wait, what? That you are cured, offer the sacrifice that Moses ordered, sorry. Jesus heals a Roman officer's servant. When Jesus entered Capernaum, a Roman officer met him and begged him for help. Sir, my servant is sick in bed at home, unable to move and suffering terribly. I will go and make him well, Jesus said. Oh no, sir, answered the officer. I do not deserve to have you come into my house. Just give the order and my servant will get well. I too am a man under the authority of superior officers, and I have soldiers under me. I order this one, go, and he goes, and I order that one, come, and he comes. And I order my slave, do this, and he does. When Jesus heard this, he was surprised and said to the people following him, I tell you, I have never found anyone in Israel with faith like this. I assure you that many will come to the east and to the west and sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob at the feast in the kingdom of heaven. But those who should be in the kingdom will be thrown out into the darkness, where they will cry and gnash their teeth. Then Jesus said to the officer, Go home, and what you believe will be done for you. Real quick, I just want to read that just one more time because I didn't fully get it. I will go and make him well, Jesus said. Oh no, sir, answered the officer. I do not deserve to have you come into my house. Just give the order and my servant will get well. I too am a man under the authority of superior officers, and I have soldiers under me. I order this one, go, and he goes, and I order that one, come, and he comes, and I order my slave, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he was surprised and said to the people following him, I tell you, I have never found anyone in Israel with faith like this. I assure you that many will come from the east and the west and sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob at the feast in the kingdom of heaven. But those who should be in the kingdom will be thrown out into the darkness, where they will cry and gnash their teeth. Then Jesus said to the officer, Go home, and what you believe will be done for you. Okay, And the officer's servant was healed that very moment. There we go. So now we're on Matthew 8, page 24 to 25. I think that's where I'm going to leave it off for today. Hopefully soon enough. I'm going to try whenever I go hang out with my friend, maybe tomorrow if it's not snowing, or, just whenever I do. I'm going to try to get the Old Testament, and then I'll start reading that. But if not, I'll just keep reading my New Testament, and then we'll just see what happens. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm on page 24 to 25, Matthew 8. Tomorrow we'll pick up right on this page. So thank you all for watching. God bless you all. And again, even for somebody like me, when I have done so much horrible things, I don't feel like God hates me. I don't feel like I don't get this feeling that God hates me. I get the feeling that God really does want me to do better, and I want to do better. I don't want to sit here and be the same sinful person that I've been for years, because I've been a horrible person for most of my life. And I don't want to be this person anymore. I want to change. I want to show people that I can be better. And not even just people. I want to show God that I can be better and I can honor his name and show him that, hey, I'm not this monster or, whatever. So I just want to be better, and I hope that everybody else has the same desire. We should all try to be better no matter what. Even if you don't believe in God, if you stumbled upon this video, I hope you stay to hear this message, because no matter what, this whole life is about love, and it's about righting your wrongs. If you've wronged somebody, you owe them an apology. If they've wronged you, they owe you an apology. Don't expect one, of course, because, people sometimes won't do it. But if you've done something wrong, please apologize, even if you feel like they would not forgive you, because even Jesus said himself, we don't apologize for forgiveness. We apologize because we're sorry and because we've done something wrong, So just, if you've done something wrong, try to make up for it. If you can't, oh well, at least you tried. But that doesn't give us all a free pass to continue doing wrong. So just remember that. We shouldn't think that, oh, well, just because I believe in God, I can do whatever I want. No, that's not how it is. But I'm pretty sure most of you already know that. So God bless you all. Try your hardest to stay away from sin today. Try your hardest to pray if you need to, or ask God for whatever you need. And, just stay safe out there. So God bless you all. Thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you all have an amazing day. God bless you.